So I've got to tell you, I found something really cool here, something really interesting. I'm here with Donnie Mombach. Donnie, what is the name of your company?
Desert Sled.
Desert Sled, yes. That's quite a well-known term for a lot of adventure and off-road riding, etc. All right. Donnie Mombach is Desert Sled, and he builds these towers. But I want to grab one for you here quickly and just get it in hand here. So that there is that there, Donnie?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how much cutting and welding and drilling and tapping and strapping do I have to do to make this fit on my brand new bike?
Absolutely no cutting, no drilling, no welding. This is all a bolt-on kit.
So plug and play basically?
It's basically plug and play, yeah. So we've got laser cut brackets that mount to the existing
those over there like that?
yes, correct.
Okay.
Existing holes of the bike, and it's just a bolt-on. We didn't want to create a tower that was too intrusive. That you had to do altercations to the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Heavy altercations like welding and things like that, because you know, we wanted to keep it simple. We wanted to keep it lightweight.
Yeah.
And just
so talk about that lightweight.
Yeah.
Where have you held a rally tower? I mean, you dropped it. Where have you held a rally tower that you can flick it around, drop it around, hook it around? I mean, I'm not the world's strongest, I'm no weakling, but see, that easy. What does this weigh?
That weighs approximately 1.8 kilograms.
Fully loaded with everything on it. So if I have my phone or my GPS mounted to the top here?
I'd say maximum it goes up to 2.2, 2.3 kg.
Depending on how much stuff you build onto it.
That's correct.
But the actual base unit, about 1.8 kilograms.
Yeah.
Now I've got a question for you, sir. All these things are always made out of aluminium.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not aluminium.
Yes.
Okay. Why not aluminium?
Well, basically, we wanted to manufacture something that's durable and strong, that does not suffer those hairline cracks and fractures and things like that. You know, especially on the roads, and so for the vibrations and all of that. So you don't get the cracks, and it doesn't fail. You know.
All right. Yeah. So what he's talking about there is when you're out there cruising along, your bike's always giving sonic vibrations. That's what gives you a bit of the fatigue and stuff like that. And it's those sonic vibrations, they actually use it for cleaning fuel injectors and stuff like that. Actually, that's what it's used for. So you're getting the same sonic vibrations coming through your handlebars and through your bike. And it actually causes your aluminium to crack. And any steel for that matter. Aluminium just a lot quicker, but everybody uses aluminium because it's lighter. So you have used what looks to be some kind of polymer.
It's an engineering grade plastic.
Okay.
It's known as polystone.
Okay.
So it's virtually an indestructible plastic.
All right.
That we CNC router, and
Okay, so when he says indestructible, I want to show you something here. I'll take down there. There it is. Check this out. Okay. This is one of the brackets that clamp around around there like that. Okay, that's one of your mounting brackets for when you don't have. And I'll show you how these things mount just now. But for when you don't have specific mounting points and etc., they use this polystone engineering plastic. And when they say it's indestructible, check this. Oh well, here we go. Check that. Move it back all the other way like that. Move it back, check like this, and then what it does is it goes back
to its original shape.
And if you have a close up there, you can see there's no whiting or any stretching or any fatigue or anything like that. So how cool is that? But not only is that indestructible, your windshield done.
Yes.
Pop this down here.
Yes. Yeah. So the windshield. We've manufactured it out of polycarbonate.
Okay.
We router it, and then we heat bend it in that shape. And you know, it's we've had two bikes that's
gone upside down.
Was in quite serious accidents. And the towers came out unscathed, both on a GS and on one of the new Triumph 450s.
Okay.
And
the Triumph 450 rider is actually preparing for Dakar.
Yeah, he's preparing for Dakar. So Alex Dero. So we fitted a tower exactly the same as this one to his 450, and he had an incident a while ago and had quite a serious accident.
All right.
And the tower came out,
so
perfect.
This polycarbonate is also completely indestructible.
Completely. If you break this, I say to all the customers that buy, if you break this, we'll supply you 2 new ones on the house. You're not allowed to shoot it with a 9mm. It has to be in an accident.
Okay. So all right. So it has to be a genuine crash.
Genuine crash.
If you're going to go out and be malevolent about it.
And also what we found is with a lot of the guys that do the riding at places like the Vault and those places, which is in the bush, going through scrub and things like that, we designed the screen in such a way that it doesn't break.
And is it anti-scratch to a certain degree as well?
Not really, no.
Okay.
It's actually it's just doesn't break.
Okay.
It scratches like any other.
Like any other polycarbonate.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing that you did mention to me earlier is not only is this indestructible and it's still not breaking. Check that.
Yeah, no, it's not going to break.
Yeah. And believe me, I've been doing this for a while I've been chatting to the guys. It's also got a high heat resistance. You can't clamp it around your header exhaust.
No.
But if you made a bracket out of it and clamped it around your exhaust can, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine, yeah.
Okay, so for exhaust brackets and things like that.
Yeah.
So indestructible exhaust brackets, good material.
100%.
Maybe it's something we should back. There we go.
Definitely look at it.
And then it's also got a high abrasion resistance.
Yes.
So not only do you guys ride adventure bikes, you've got a 950 KTM UG, it's got the 1150 GS, but you also ride with 300 plastics.
Yeah.
And you also ride S1000 RRs at track.
Yes.
And you've made frame sliders out of this material because of its abrasion resistance.
Absolutely.
So it's almost like an indestructible material.
It is. For us and for the uses that we use it for, it's virtually indestructible.
You probably have to take a blowtorch to it. Something like that. Okay, so
through a grinder.
And it's lightweight.
Yeah, it's very
absolutely lightweight.
So
yes, obviously you'll be able to cut it because they CNC it. So yes, there is a point that is going to be going to be able to cut and whatever.
Yeah.
So for what you're going to crash, and we're going to show you some pictures on what bikes would look like after a crash.
Yeah.
But the other thing is the screen, and we've got a couple of little pieces over here.
Yeah, just offcuts.
And these are offcuts, and
you won't break.
I used to sell Arai helmets, and that was always a test I did with the Arai visors to try and twist it like that.
Yeah.
And I could never get those to break, so I shouldn't be here flinching, but I am because it's just natural human reaction. But I mean,
it's not going to break.
I'm actually not strong enough to turn that even
You'll
more.
be the first guy to break it.
So, and then what we're going to do as well is we're going to pop it over here, and then we're going to stick it on this, and then I'm just going to grab this camera. And then we're going to put, Donnie is going to moor it with this spanner. Okay. There's not even a mark on that.
No, there's no mark on it. No, there's no mark on it. You can't break it. It's unbreakable.
All right. Okay. So that's what the screen is made of. So you saw that. I'll get to this. Sure. So you saw that. That's what the screen is made out of. The tower itself. Let me grab the tower here. Super light, 1.8 kilograms. Made out of the same product. What's that? 10mm?
Yeah, this is actually an 8mm.
Oh, that's 8mm.
It's 8mm, and you get various sizes for the bigger bikes. We make them a little bit bigger, like a 12mm.
So that's what we for like your GS and things like that.
Yeah, just to compensate for the size of the bike.
Now, the other question I've got to ask you is, you sell these to the public. That's why we're here today.
Yeah.
All right. These we know they're plug and play.
Yeah.
Does it just come as a bracket, and I have to go buy all the lights and stuff?
It's a complete unit. It's a complete unit, and it comes with its own wiring loom.
Okay.
So there's no cutting into the bike's wiring or anything like that. It's a positive and a negative onto the battery. Comes to the front. Everything is fused.
Okay.
Everything is fused.
So there's a, what's it, like a 10 amp fuse or something?
Yeah,
in there?
yeah.
Okay.
And everything is fused on the tower as well again.
Okay, over there, yeah.
And it basically comes complete with the wiring loop and the complete tower, everything.
Okay, so I get my brand new, what is it, 500, KT
Yeah.
500 DXCF. I just unbolt all my original stuff.
Yes, correct.
And then I don't have to cut into my wiring loop.
Not at all.
So I don't affect my warranty.
Yeah.
All my original stuff can go back on, and it's 4 volts.
Yeah, basically 4
2.
volts. 1, 2, 3, and 4 mirrors.
Okay, and 4 volts, and if you're a DIY spanner swinger, you can do it yourself.
You do it yourself, yeah. We also help with installation. So if the guys want to order the tower and they don't want to do the installation, we can help with the installation as well.
So I also don't have to rely on my bike's own electrical switches.
Exactly.
So you built this all in here.
Yeah.
To bring this back to the camera here.
So those are all waterproof switches.
All along there, waterproof switches.
Yeah.
All waterproofed on the back there as well.
Yeah.
You've got USB ports over there.
Yes.
You've got your full fuse box over there.
Yes.
Everything's cool there.
Yeah.
This is where your GPS or your cell phone goes, and that's your power for your charger and etc. And you can actually bolt on whatever you want here. So if you got a extra GPS or an altimeter, altimeter, I think it measures height. And you want to see how high you're above sea level. That kind of thing. And then you've got all sorts of extra mountings here that you can. It's fully adjustable.
Put the road kit on the bike, so then they've got flickers, a place where you put the indicators. Some guys put ignitions on the side, so
Okay, so moving the ignition up there as well.
Actually show you the lights on this bike.
Yeah, just turn it to the camera there. I'll just turn it to there.
So the bottom light, not that one.
Okay, so you've got 3 different lights here. So first is your yellow light, then your bright white, which overrides your yellow, but you can ride with them both on at the same time, and then your main spotlight as well. And that all runs directly off the battery charges through the normal charger system, and you are not cutting into the wiring harness.
Not at all.
And you're not using the original plug either.
No. So all of that, if you want to sell the bike and keep your battery tower, you take the tower off, you plug the old fitting or the old plugs back into the lights, and then you sell the bike, you keep the tower, you can put it on your new bike if you want to.
Okay. So, and also, I like the way you thought about this ergonomically. So while you're riding, you can stick your hand down the side here, switch a light on, switch another light on, etc. Everything's here. Now let's talk about the windshields. We've got 3 different sizes of windshields.
Yeah, we've actually got 4 now.
4.
So this is for the 500s. This is the more technical screen.
So this is the one that's really here just to protect the lights and your GPS and etc.
100%.
And so this is it's out of your way when you're standing up and riding on rocks and etc.
So you can look a lot closer without having to see through the plastic screen.
So my question is, at 1.8 kilograms, it weighs almost nothing. And you guys that are all going to be riding MP one of these days, Medallas, and then Roof of Africa that's been moved to September, you do know that. This might be an option. Maybe the top guys still want to mount the e-trex into their bar pads and things like that. But I think you could mount 2 e-trex in here and this won't get in your way.
Yeah, definitely.
And every one of the crashes that you're showing me, and there'll be some quite serious crashes. The tower hasn't gotten damaged.
No.
Because it's more compact and more in.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the second screen is the Rally 1. Which is a little bit taller.
All right.
And then we've got the Rally 2, which is also a little bit taller than the Rally 1.
All right.
And then we've got the adventure screen for the guys that really want the comfort of being out of the wind and
all right.
So it's quite a cool screen.
So what I do like the shape and the design of the screen. Okay. And people are saying, oh, but it's so flat and so angular. But what I do like about it is if you do have one of the taller screens, when you look through here, with anything that's vacuum formed and got that concave shape to it, it always distorts what's in front of you a little bit. So when you look in this, I find when I'm riding my bike and I'm looking through the screen, I always stand up to look over my screen because I'm trying to, because suddenly these rocks are going from these funny little things like this, and this doesn't distort what's happening in front of you. So if you are riding technical like something like MP or Roof or Medallas or whatever, You can still look through there, even when you're on the bike, you can have a look straight through there.
Yes.
Which is great. Now, a lot of people are saying, but it's all open, you can see all this, can we put a sticker on it?
Yes, we
Can you?
definitely.
So if I want to add my sticker kit and bring my sponsors up here and etc.
100%.
Cool. Why I wouldn't do that? My reason for not doing that is I can see through here. I can see where my front wheel is.
That's good.
I can see where my mud guard is, and etc. So if I'm standing up, I can see there's no, except for the little bend over there, which you can see over in here.
That's
just
it,
one little section. You can. It's like looking straight at just like it's not distorting. The other thing I like is with all the traditional rally towers, there are these big things that come around here, and with technical riding, I find I get too hot because it's keeping all the air away from me.
Exactly.
And what you guys have done here from, and I'm telling you about your own product now, so I should be listening to what you have to say. But I'm just seeing what I like.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I've seen that I can still get airflow through there.
Exactly.
And airflow through there and get through here. So you're taking the air off my chest, but you're still bringing the diffused air onto me to keep my core temperature down. That is very, very cool. So my question here is, with all the screens and it's all plug and play, how many millions of my favorite South African rands am I going to have to take out and buy one of these? What are we looking at, 10, 12, 13,000 rands?
No. The plan was to put a product in the market that after the guy buys his helmet, he can buy himself a rally tower.
Okay.
It's not going to break the bank. So we're selling the rally towers on the 500s, starting from 5,500 bucks.
Excuse me?
5,500 rand, and then on the mid-size adventure bikes like for the 690 and those bikes, they go up to 5,950.
Okay, because that's just going to be a little bit thicker material,
and you've got a little extra dash for the existing speedometer and things like that.
Okay,
it's a bit more
100%.
involved, but it's still underneath 6,000.
Under 6,000 rand for a full plug and play, not connecting into your harness, not killing your warranty, and it's this small, this compact, and this easy to. Where can we send the people to buy them? Can they contact you directly?
Yeah, you can contact me directly.
Okay. Can I put your cell phone number here on the screen down here? So it should be here now. Can you see it? Because I can't. Okay, cool. All right, so get hold of Donnie on the Sunday here.
Yes.
He likes telephone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning.
100%.
Please don't do that. So Donnie, what did we miss? So Donnie, what did we miss? It's a flipping great product. I like everything.
And it was designed out of necessity.
Okay.
So my partner Eugene started this journey 8 years ago.
All right.
And it just started off with a little screen that was just he just wanted the window.
All right.
And then he needed a place where he could put his phone. So and then it evolved, and he changed this.
And you guys obviously went and looked at what's available in the market.
And he was not prepared to pay the money that they
for something that wasn't exactly what he wanted.
For sure. He developed this rally car, and we started marketing it last year, and it's an exciting journey.
Well, that's very, very cool. The one thing I know I did fail to mention, this is all stainless steel, these bolts. And they can be sandblasted and powder coated.
Definitely. We do everything in-house. So nothing gets shipped out. Everything is made in-house. It's just the bracketing for the mounting with the laser cut. We have a laser cut, but as soon as it comes back,
you guys do the powder coating, everything in-house.
Yes, everything is done in-house. All the cutting, the fabrication, everything is done in-house. So we can change. It's all stainless steel bolts. It's all aluminium, so nothing rusts. And on the stainless steel bolts, we can color code in black. So
or any color.
Any color. Any color. So that's basically that in a nutshell.
Just having a look at it. Does everything feels quality. It feels solid without being heavy.
And this is all adjustable. So we can adjust.
But if you have a look there, there's your main bracket that mounts onto your triple clamp.
Correct, at the top.
At the top of the triple clamp.
Yes.
On the standard mounting holes.
Standard mounting holes.
So there's no drilling, no tapping. When you sell your bike and you take this off, because you will take this off and put it onto your next bike.
Yes.
But you also make them for what models? Only KTM 500s?
No. We make them for Yamahas. We make them for Hondas. We make them for any bike. I mean, if there's a bike like the older bikes, if there's a bike where the twin clamps are not already equipped with the holes, then we manufacture the brackets that actually clamp around the forks.
Okay, so that was the one I was busy twisting earlier on.
Yes, that's it. So then it mounts around the forks, and I mean it's from XR650R, L, whatever model. And I mean, you know, if we've just done one for the GS 1150,
Alright.
so it's definitely not bike specific.
With these windshields that you make, if I had like a DRZ 400,
Yeah, we've done two.
Have you done two?
Yes, we've done two.
Fantastic. If I had an old XT600 or XT550 or something like that,
Fantastic.
you can make that as well.
100%.
Okay.
You know,
So-
the nice thing about the tower is it actually lifts up the model of the bike as well.
Yeah, all right, it does, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So,
Another thing we're also busy with is we're also busy with development of towers for the 990s and the 950s.
okay,
Because their lights are known to be like candlelight.
yeah.
So
That's a flipping great upgrade.
So
I know a few more bikes that have got Caribbean lanterns on the front rather than actual electric lights.
Yeah. So that's quite exciting.
All right.
Having that developed and see what that comes out like.
So basically anything that can be used as a rally tire, maybe you want to upgrade your lights and etc.
Yeah.
And it's all designed, I'm going to go back to it, plug and play.
Plug and play. That's
100%. Bolt on, bolt
Yeah.
off. You
Yeah.
can take your bike back to original.
Yeah, so the idea is, you know, the guy works 5 days a week, Friday, comes home, he takes his rally tower, he installs it Friday night onto his bike, and Saturday he needs to get out there, right?
So he can commute Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Friday evening quickly put it on and then be
Also like that, yeah.
full on rally.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And another thing is we've also had inquiries for quads. So we actually
I can see it working, yeah.
Yeah, we're actually busy with a guy that wants to bring a Bombardier 650
All right.
for a rally tower. So that would be a first as well.
What I like about it, just in closing, what I like about it, it's small, it's compact.
Yes.
It's not one of these things that sits
No.
up here and sits like this and it's all over the place. It's, let me grab it here. This is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And everything is in there. You literally, there's part of the wiring harness there, there's some more wiring harness there.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the wiring harness plugs straight in here at the back here.
Correct, right. So this just comes off there and
Yeah.
it plugs in there.
Plugs straight in like that.
Connection goes to the battery. That's it. So it's really a bolt-on system. And the nice thing about it is that it turns with the wheel.
Yes.
So your other cars they static.
That's
So
right,
especially in
right.
technical riding for the 500s,
Yeah.
if you're out and it's a little bit dark, you know, and you want to turn and you want to see, it's basically it turns with
This is what gets me with a lot of the other towers, is with
Yeah.
it being static.
Yeah.
Understand? There's always something here stabilizing it to stop it from turning. So you're trying to look past it anyway. And this is what I like, is the visibility. So a lot of guys are going to want to put their branding and their stickers and make it look all pretty. But I like it because I can see between my stanchions. I can see underneath my GPS.
Yeah.
I can see down here next to it. I can see through there.
Yeah.
And when you're riding technical, that's what you want. You want to be able to see
You want to be able to see.
Yeah, 100%. That is absolutely awesome. Johnny, give us your number quickly.
082 294
Yeah.
0061.
0061.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and have you got a website or anything?
We are in the process of developing a website.
And then social medias?
Social media, just go on to Instagram and type in Desert Sled and you'll find us there. It's the logo with the Oryx in it.
The logo of the ORIC,
Yeah.
which is that
Yeah, so it's
the
there.
bike with the long horns on it,
Yeah.
straight horns.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a
Very
very,
good.
very strong animal, survives in desert conditions and
Absolutely awesome. So thank you for your time and thank you for bringing such a great product to market.
it's
I
really
think you
exciting.
guys have come up with something I certainly want on my bike. And at
Thank you.
$5.5 grand,
Yeah.
up to about $6 grand for the slightly heavier duty ones.
Yeah.
Obviously, the more you bolt onto it,
Yeah.
and the more you will
Yes.
obviously have to pay more for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can assist with the installations as well. So.
And you can do the installations.
Yeah.
So the guys can bring the bikes in?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not that far. You guys are basically, you guys are just sort of, what area is this? This is
Centurion.
Centurion.
Just on the outskirts of
On
Centurion.
the outskirts of Centurion. It's not terribly difficult to get you. Straight down the N14.
Correct.
And then climb off at
I think it's an R511.
R511 there by the
No,
new-
sorry, no, it's not the
R5,
R511, it's R55.
R55.
Yes,
R55. We'll get there R5 something. It's R55. It's there by the forest, the Forest Hill.
Yes, Corfram, that's correct.
Corfram, yeah.
That's correct.
So get off there, round the corner there, and we happy days.
Yeah,
Cool. So
okay.
thank you very much.
Thank you very
and
much.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
Get yourself well.
Appreciate it.